Hello, I'm Abigail of Ground and Grow Yoga, and today I have a short grounding flow for you. During the holiday season, things can get hectic and busy, and you can feel like you're spinning out of control. Like there's so many things going on. There's all the different responsibilities that come around the holidays and needing to see different people and maybe wrap presents or whatever you're doing. There's so much excitement, but also a lot of chaos, and we need the time to ground down and to really connect to our bodies and feel like we're capable of anything. So, join me on the mat today, and I have a quick flow for you. Come to stand at the top of your mat, feet hip width apart, hips over knees, over ankles. Stand nice and straight and tall. And from here, we're going to step the left leg back behind us, still keeping the hips facing straight forward. And then you're going to turn out your back foot slightly. And you can keep your hands on your hips, or you can bring your hands up above your head. But we're trying to keep our knee over our ankle, hips face forward in our Warrior One. So from here, we're going to step back to the top of the mat, reach our hands over our head, clasp our fingers together. Inhale, and on the exhale, stretch towards the left side. Good. Come back up to standing. And we're going to repeat that to the other side. So stepping your right leg back, again, adjust so that your hips are level and facing towards the front of the mat. Turn out the back toes, the toes on your back foot, keeping your knee over your ankle. And again, you can keep your hands on your hips, or you can reach them above your head. Inhale in. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Bring your hands up over your head, clasp the fingers together. Inhale in. Exhale, stretch over to the side. Good. You should feel a nice stretch through your side body. Come back up to center. From here, we're going to take the left foot up, knee towards your chest. And then we're going to bring it into tree pose. So I'm going to turn so you can see me. With tree pose, you can have the foot against your thigh, against the calf, or on the floor. But wherever it is, we want to be really pressing it into the standing leg and pressing the standing leg back into it. So we're creating this kind of vacuum of the two pieces. So you can be wherever is most comfortable for you, but make sure you're not pressing on your knee. Good. So I'm going to turn again. From here, you're going to bring it back up to center. And then carefully, you're going to bring your leg out behind you, coming into Warrior Three. Now, Warrior Three is a tricky one, and if you have blocks, I would suggest placing your hands on the blocks on the highest height if you are new to Warrior Three, to help you balance out those hips, rotate the foot down. But then from there, you can have your arms out behind you or out in front of you. It's okay if you wobble. It's normal. One of the things with a grounding practice, we do a lot of balancing poses because it really helps you be aware of the ground and where your body is in relation to the ground. So coming back up, bring your feet back down to the mat, hip width apart. And we're going to repeat that to the other side. So bringing your knee up towards your chest, and then bringing your leg wherever's most comfortable, your foot to your thigh, to your calf, or to the floor. And then really having that resistance where you're pushing back into it. And be careful of your knee joint. Standing nice and tall. Good. Slowly bring it back up, knee towards your heart. Bring it back behind you. Balancing here. Don't be afraid to use the blocks. I use the blocks frequently. You're seeing me wobble. It's okay to wobble. Good. Come back up slowly. Grab the knee. Bring your feet hip width apart. Going to slowly roll down, placing our hands on the ground. Step the feet back, and then step your left leg forward. So we're in a low lunge. From here, I want you to turn the foot out as we did before, the back foot out, and then cartwheel up so you're in your warrior two. So again, make sure your hips are level, bending through the front leg. Eventually we bring this leg completely to a 90-degree angle, but for that we're working really hard. Make sure you have length in your spine. Your top of your head should be reaching towards the ceiling, and your hands can be on your hips or out to the side, but make sure we're not leaning, make sure we're not going, but straight up towards the ceiling. Good. Straighten that front leg, turn the toes so they are also in. So your toes are both pointed towards the center of the mat. Put your hands on your hips and then slowly fold forward. Stop halfway. Dip the chin. And then placing the hands on the floor or your hands on blocks. Allow your head to dip down, reaching towards the mat. Good. Breathe here. Inhale in and out. In and out. Inhale in, bring your hands to your hips, slowly come up. And then you're going to turn your right toes towards the back of the mat. You can widen your stance if you need to, but then bend through that front knee so that we've come to warrior on the other side. So inhale in, make sure the hips are level, arms out but not reaching forward, just up, straight up towards the ceiling. Trying to get that front leg at a 90-degree angle. Good. Then we're going to cartwheel down to come into our low lunge on the other side. Good. Then slowly walk your hands towards center, heel, toe your feet in, and allow your tailbone to stretch down towards the mat. We're coming into Yogi Squat. If your heels don't come all the way to the ground, that's fine. There's days where I am still up on my toes and there's no way that I'm getting down there. It also can be nice to put a block under your tail. But wherever you are, really sink in to the pose. Find length in your spine. Inhale in. Exhale, bring the hands to the ground. Inhale in, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale in, right arm towards the ceiling. Exhale. Bring your hands behind you. Turn so that you are lengthways on your mat. Engage in through the core. Slowly roll back, coming to lie on the ground. Get comfortable here. You can bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Walk them out so they're as wide as the mat, and then allow your knees to fall in towards each other. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Inhale in. exhale. Inhale in, allowing the belly to expand. Exhale, sink into the mat. Inhale in, belly expands. Exhale, let it sink into the mat. From here, you continue in this position, or you can stretch out your feet and come into a full Shavasana. I personally am going to stay with my feet on the ground, really connecting into the ground. So breathe here for a few moments. When you're ready, slowly turn onto your side. Push yourself up slowly to a seated position. From here, I want you to put your hands on your knees, lengthen your spine, your head up towards the ceiling. Lean back slightly so you're right on your sits bones. Dip the chin slightly. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in and exhale. In, deepest breath you've taken all day. And exhale, sigh it out. One more time like that. Inhale in. Sigh it out. Bring your hands together at heart center. Thank you for being here with me today. Hopefully this short practice helps you to feel more grounded, helps you feel like you can tackle anything and deal with anything this holiday season. Come back to this whenever you need a reset, whenever you need to feel like you have your own space and your own time for yourself and really need to ground down into who you are. I'm here for you. So remember to continue to ground down into your strengths and to grow as an individual. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.